What up, everybody? It's your boy PTK Blam back with another video. I know I haven't done one of these standalone videos in a long time, and I do apologize to you guys, but I am back. I am back. After last week with No Shop podcast, you had a family emergency last week, so I couldn't really do much. I did promise you guys a video a day or two ago, so I do apologize for that, but I am doing the video here today. So I am back, and it feels so good. I feel re-energized. Got a lot going on right now. Got a lot of ideas. So first off, I always want to start just saying I really, really appreciate you guys' continued support with the channel, with the podcast. I know I haven't been devoting all my energy and time to this, and I readily admit that. So it's time for Blam to get back focused. And yes, I did refer to myself in third person, you guys. But I am back, and I got a great video planned today for you guys. Just recently, it was the Xbox anniversary, and I've kind of been reflecting back on Xbox this year in 2016. When Xbox started out in 2013, when the Xbox One came out, you guys know, everybody that was around at that time know that it was pretty much a shit show. Everybody was jumping on the brand's back about the DRM and the no trading in games and all this crazy stuff, and the brand wasn't really in a good spot. And it has come a long way, and I kind of wanted to talk about 2016 specifically and the changes that Xbox has made this year to kind of get itself back where it needs to be, or back where it was, at least. So let me just start here. So the first thing I want to say is that the executives from Phil Spencer on down have done a fantastic job. It's the best thing that they've done with the brand was put Phil Spencer in charge of it, and that's really something that you can't really understate. His vision and Satya, them working together in conjunction, had a vision for the brand, and they've executed that vision perfectly. I would say there's been some hiccups along the way, but for the most part, they've executed that vision perfectly. I mean, just look at 2016 for example. All the updates to the UI, all the backward compatibility games, all these different things that are coming out, the fantastic year they've had. I mean, they've won MPD for I think 4 straight months now. With the Xbox One, it's the fact that came out and blew the doors off of everything. So they've made some really huge changes that have boosted the brand, and it's great. They're heading into 2017 with a lot of momentum, and I kind of wanted to go over that with you guys today. I felt like it needed to be talked about. I mean, it is the end of the year. It is December, and 2016 is coming to a close, and we got a lot to look forward to in 2017. We got a lot of games. Scorpio, obviously, which is kind of the elephant in the room. We have yet to see that. Hopefully, you're going to see something at E3 next year, what it looks like. Maybe get some more information. We got a shit ton of games coming out next year that I'm hype about. You got Sea of Thieves, Scalebound, Crackdown, Halo Wars 2, and many other games. There may be some games that we don't even know about. So typically they hold off to hold those things off at E3 next year. So it's been a big year for the Xbox brand. One of the biggest things that's happened, as I alluded to earlier in the video, was the Xbox One S coming out. Now, I admit, I've done podcasts previously, maybe like 6 months, a year ago, probably even longer ago than that, like a year and a half ago, where I said that the Xbox really didn't need rebranding. I was okay with the way it was, at that one point, the OG Xbox One, but it was the best idea that they could have come up with. I mean, the smaller form factor, the Blu-ray, not Blu-ray, sorry about that. The 4K player was huge. That was another big factor that played a part in this huge success of the Xbox One S. That 4K player. 4K is really become the standard for television sets at this current point. So the fact that Xbox had the foresight to put a 4K player in the One S as standard, that got a lot of people on board with the system. So people are, going out buying 4K TVs. You can go out and get a 4K TV right now for a great price. Their prices are coming down. It's only going to get cheaper to jump into the 4K pool as time goes by. So they did a great job at seeing that market early and getting into it first. Sony's had an also great year too, but Microsoft has done a great. As it seems like the year has gone on, and it's gotten better and better and better, especially recently with the added backwards compatibility titles. A lot of the titles that people have been asking for since they announced Mass Effect Trilogy. What's another one? Lost Odyssey. There's a whole bunch of them. Skate 3 was another one that people are making, huge deals about. We're getting those. We've gotten those. The only thing that's left at this point as far as BC are like some of the Call of Duty games, but that's really up to Activision. But Xbox this year is killing it, and they're going to continue that momentum into 2017, and I am hyped as an Xbox One fan. as a gamer, if you're an Xbox One gamer, you should be really excited for what we have coming down the pipeline in the future. I am hyped for it. I am hyped. So I just kind of wanted to go over that with you. Just a short video to give you guys something to watch. I mean, I had a lot of thoughts about it. I'm kind of doing this video impromptu. I didn't really get a chance to sit down and write anything out. Otherwise, it would have been a little bit more fleshed out. So this is all off the top of my head. But I really feel like Xbox is in the right position to really do well in 2017 and for the long haul. You know, like I said before, Scorpio is coming down the line. I don't know if it's going to stay Scorpio, but it may be a different name at that point. That we may get an actual official name. But yeah, it's a lot to look forward to. Games, like I said before, hardware, software. There's going to be an update here for the UI pretty soon. I know they talked about that. There's going to be a big update for the UI at some point down the line. So I'm looking forward to that. I don't know. Maybe we'll get a brand new dashboard. You know, they like to change the dashboard. I don't know, 5, 6 times. I remember when I had a 360, that dashboard probably changed at least 3 or 4 times. So they like to work on things and update things and keep things streamlined. So I really, really appreciate that. But as an Xbox fan, you guys should be really, really excited. So I wanted to drop this video today. Once again, I appreciate the continued support. We have not hit 1,000 subs yet, and I know that's kind of my fault. I blame it on myself. I haven't been as active on this channel as I used to be. Like I said, a lot of family stuff going on. My schedule changed again, my work schedule. So, you know, I get off later now. So, just a lot going on. But that's really not an excuse. I'm going to dive back into this full force, you guys. I am 100% committed to this channel. So, please don't forget to rate. Don't forget to comment on these videos. Please share them with your friends if they're Xbox fans, even if they're not, if they're video game fans. Please share the video with your friends. Got a lot of things coming. Shout out to GKB, She-Wolf. Shout out to Predator also, too. Some of the people that have been down with me day one. Tim Dog, Mooch, a lot of other friends. So everybody on Twitter in the Xbox community that I really fuck with. So I appreciate you guys. I love you guys so much. Thanks for the continued support, and I am out of here. You guys have a great day.